Hi, I just wanted to share the idea of relevant inertial frames in general relativity as part of a bigger idea about what the actual nature of this experience we're having as human beings is. Relevant inertial frames are the idea that in general relativity and special relativity, the two rules that the two theories that Einstein set out when he expanded the idea of Newton's gravity. Inertial frames in GR are peculiar individual, consider them like pictures that you would string together to make a movie. You take the frames of a movie, they're inertial frames, they're individual still frames. But if you flash them past yourself in the right order, you get the movie. Now, the fact is that all of those frames exist independently of one another and in and of themselves have no relevance. Relevance arises because we run them past ourselves in a peculiar order to have the experience of watching the movie. That's what a relevant inertial frame is. Relevance is the idea that one event means something to the next event, and so on. And the meaning shifts in a way that makes sense to us individually. The interesting thing about that is in GR, there is the idea, or even special relativity, there is the idea that I'm standing on a train bouncing a ball, and in my inertial frames, the series of inertial frames that run by me as I bounce the ball to make the movie of my experience, the ball is bouncing up and down on the train, and I catch it. However, somebody standing on the platform as my train rolls by sees the ball going like this, bouncing some number of feet as the train goes by. That's a relevant experience to him. It wouldn't be relevant for him to see me, him to all of a sudden the ball appear bouncing on the platform somewhere. That wouldn't be a relevant experience. That wouldn't make any sense. Because the train goes by and all of a sudden the ball appears and it's bouncing straight up and down. Vice versa, in my experience, if I threw the ball down while I'm standing on the train and it moved in his relevant frame from his perspective, and it suddenly moved 10 feet away because the train was moving that fast, that wouldn't be a relevant experience for me. That wouldn't make any sense because I'm just throwing it up and down. That's what relevance is in the terms of the physics of gravity. Now, time enters into this because relevant inertial frames are organized in our experience in a linear fashion, and that organization is the experience we call time. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, and they come in some peculiar order. I walked out of a class in grade 8, it was an English class, and I said, wow, that class just flew by. And the guy said, no, that took forever. That's two different clocks experiencing the same thing, a lecture in a classroom, and their experience of time, the relevant experience they had of that 1 hour of the clock that was on the wall, is completely different. That class I might have enjoyed and it only felt like it was there for 15 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. And this other guy's got he hates that class. So it drags because it's not a relevant idea for him. So it just stretches out. Thanks for listening.